Welcome back to another video, guys, and today we're back with a very special video. And oh my god, I have been excited for this, but we have finally got, let's say, a proper resource for the game. After literally what, almost 2 years the game's been officially out, we have not got any resource that could be as helpful as this one, because people have made a lot of spreadsheets in the past, but they have not done it to this extent and with this much focus on every piece of detail and the way it's presented and all that. And today we're gonna go over this resource. Actually, it's two resources, but we're gonna go over them, and I'm gonna show you what each tab on each resource means and what you can find in terms of information and why this is going to be helpful for you, your guildmates, literally everybody in the game. Let's go over first of all the card resource for the Walking Dead Our World, which features information on every single card that's released in the game. Okay, so we have the information page, and this is a bit of a shout out page on who worked on this resource. So we have a really cool banner here. I really love this nice touch. Okay, so there you go. So this resource has been made by the resource team of the Our World community Discord server, and the resource members include Mika, Deadberry, myself, Liani, and Bob, and I believe there was somebody else. Oh yeah, there you go. So Dahlia, who's also original idea to make this resource. It's been what, months and months in the works, but it's finally out. We do have also Angie helping out with this, providing some data which we could have not gotten without Angie. Obviously, this is the legendary card data, but yeah, we also have a bunch of other contributors which you can have a read later. But yeah, all right, let's go to the second tab, and this is the tab which gives information on the hero talents and mods in the game. So you have two tables, and each table has an icon at the talent name and the description of that talent, which obviously players can find out about, and all this information is there for you. Next up, we have the hero basic information, and this is really useful again because it does show you every single card in game. So this is actually every single hero in game with all the proper images from in game, and you have their names, you have the unlock levels or where you can unlock them from, because some are exclusive from board, some are exclusive from events. So there is that. Then you have the weapon types that they have, the walker they're strong against, and then you have all of their talents that displayed together with the description of their talents to help you easier find out what the talent of each hero is, what the talent does, so you don't have to go back and forth between the talents tab and the heroes basic information tab. And each rarity heroes is in different color, the same color as in game, to help you easily find out the hero that you're looking for. Okay, next up we have the heroes power levels and upgrades. So again, you have the same colors, very familiar, to find out the rarity of hero you're gonna need. Then you have each level of that hero, like literally each level until the max level, so you can find out the max level of each card if you want. So the columns show you the power level of each hero. Then you have the cards that you need per upgrade, then you have the coins per upgrade, and finally the XP you're going to earn after upgrading that hero card or that level of the hero card. Okay, that's that. Next up we have the power, damage and health of the heroes. So again, similar format right there, but this time the columns show you the power, so you can compare it to their damage and health per level. And as you can see, this is complete info. We have every single piece of info here, and this is obviously we have info which we have not seen before, and that's the legendary cards and how powerful they are after they're maxed out, with damage going crazy for some heroes above 100 million, and for some health above 300 million. Crazy good and powerful these cards are. Okay, now these are all the heroes. Now let's talk about the weapon tabs. So the first one we have the same as the heroes, but this time is the weapon basic tab with a little bit more info, because weapons have reload capacities and fire modes as well. So we have again all this information right there. Obviously this takes a while to load because there's a lot of images here, and again we have all their mods on each weapon. And yeah, Okay, next up we have again the same thing as with heroes, but this time for weapons. We have the power, the cards, the coins, and the XP for each weapon card, again for all the levels without any exceptions. Okay, next up, this is to me maybe the most interesting weapon tab, and this is to do with their power and damage. So here you can compare the power level and the damage that the weapon does. Again, the same format. It's full info up to the max level of each weapon. As you can see, some weapons are way too powerful. I feel like the Guardian Rifle and Darrow's Crossbow maybe are the most powerful weapons in the game, with almost 200 million damage per shot. Some crazy stats over there, some stats I'll probably never get, but it's nice to just have a look at them. Yeah, okay, next up we have perks. So we've done heroes and weapons, now we have the perks tab, and this is again same layout, all perks. This time we have description, because each perk has specific description and specific ability. So again, we have the unlock level, then we have each level, and for each level you can find the perk effect, the cards you need, the coins you need, and the XP you're going to earn. Again, this is a complete info. This is no missing, everything is complete. So there you go. Really cool stuff. And now the last two tabs of this resource are actually tabs which are going to help you identify the cards in different categories. So we have the weapon types. So each, obviously, you know, we have what is it, like 6 weapon types or classes, they call them, and each card belongs to a certain class. So here you can find, let's say, all the assault rifles or all the pistols or all the sniper rifles all in one place. And this is really cool because you don't need to look for them, they're already there for you. Especially if you're somebody that starts the game, you might find this specifically really useful. Okay, and finally we have the same but for heroes. So as you know, NG have added specific board tiles which require you to use different heroes, like bow heroes, melee heroes, you know, you have even tiger heroes like Shiva, you have male heroes, female heroes, headgear heroes, bearded heroes. You know, all of this has been put together for you to just be able to check it out without you having to go over each hero and figure out, is this hero wearing a headgear, or is he a melee hero, or is it a female hero, you know. So there's some surprises there with certain heroes, so but it's nice to have all of this there. Okay, so this is the first resource. Next up we're gonna go to the basic guide resource, and this is specifically useful, but honestly it's useful for every single player, but I feel like if you're somebody that starts out the game, you're gonna find this especially really useful for you. Again, so really cool art right there, really nice. First tab is the essential items tab, and this is really cool. So this actually shows you every single item in the game with the name, their shop icon, the icon on there in the inventory. Obviously if it's not there, you're gonna see that it says it's not there. Then it says what's the purpose of the item and where you can find that item. Very useful if you're somebody that also starts the game, because you always get familiarized with all these new icons you've never seen before, so it's very helpful. And then yeah, next up we have the card types and rarity. So there you go. So this is all the card types, including the wild cards and the rarity of each card, and also where you can find those cards, what missions, which areas in the game these cards drop in. So again, very useful again. Okay, next up we have the walker and weapon types. This is straightforward, but let's say if you're starting the game right now, you might not know all these, so this is cool to know. Right, okay, next up after that we have the safe houses, and the safe houses are again a couple, but you might not know them, you might not know how they look on the inventory, what their map icon is, or what each card type each safe house gives, or what the name of the safe house is maybe. So there you go, this is there as well for you. Next up we have the mission types, and I feel like this is super useful because we have all the mission types in the game, including the brand new storyline missions which were just released, and we have all the rarities and the description of the icon, the name, how much energy each mission is, what the type of mission is it a single mission, is it a stage mission, what cars you can get from that mission, you know, what walker types or what enemies you can fight in those missions. You know, for instance, the storyline missions have fixed enemies because you only do those storyline missions once, but the raider missions, you only do raiders. Some missions you do every single walker type. Other missions like bait only have specific walker types in there. Every piece of information is there for you to check it out, and this is really cool, including the stashes, which are not really missions, but they're also on the map, so you have to include them, and also what rewards you can get from those stashes. Finally, we have the player XP table. So this is really useful to know the player levels that are available, how much XP you're gonna need to level up, and how much XP you can get every day, because you have a certain daily mission limit on the XP you can get. But yeah, this is the second resource, and this wraps up our resource video of the resources that have been made for you guys, and hopefully they're helpful for you and for everybody that actually checks these resources. You can find links on these in the description below, and yeah, okay, that's cool, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all on my next